Hi there, my name is Dr. Yong. In this video, I would like to share a work-integrated learning pedagogy of incorporating knowledge and industry practice into an educational module setting. Often, traditional education models struggle to keep pace with the dynamic demand and rapid development of today's workplace. Therefore, the aim of this pedagogy is to enhance student learning outcome and equip them with skills in solving real-world problems. The methodology is a combination of relevant action learning with assessment of the pedagogy carried out using an extended Kirkpatrick's learning evaluation method. The outcome from the pedagogy shows greater student satisfaction and viability of solutions to problems faced by the industry host nation. There are several problems associated with pedagogies used for postgraduate studies. They should go beyond just class study. Learners are not keeping abreast with the rapid development in industry, as it involves a lot of passive learning that lacks effectiveness and the required stakeholder engagement. As a result, the lack of supportive environment that could have provided students with the opportunity to learn from real-world engagement reduces their ability to integrate knowledge into practice. Therefore, the objective of this work-integrated learning pedagogy is primarily based on learning by doing, in collaborating with industry and incorporating hands-on, task-oriented process into education. The approach follows relevant actions learning, which posited that survival of an organization depends on its rate of learning, which must be at least equal to the rate of change in its external environment. In this pedagogical approach, students are assigned an instrumental case by an SME host organization. Action learning sets, or ALS, are then formed from participating students to define goals and objectives towards solving a specific problem. It is grounded on relevant action learning, which comprises of an interactive process of system alpha, beta, and gamma. System alpha is to examine the organization environment. The impacting factors are then analyzed and synthesized into solutions under system beta. These solutions are then verified for the practicality and, if necessary, re-examine the environment in an interactive process. Learning derived from system gamma helps ALS to improve their analytical and solutions formulation skill. At the end of the project, ALS are required to reflect on their performance and the fulfillment of the defined goals and objectives. It could then possibly lead to further refinement of the goals and objectives. From an assessment standpoint, it is grounded on Kirkpatrick's learning evaluations model. However, Kirkpatrick's model does not support Braven's action learning interactive cycle that includes having defined goals and self-reflection. A plan and reflect actions are then incorporated, making it an extended learning evaluations model. Whilst action represents Kirkpatrick's evaluations model, reflection is to self-critique and learn from mistakes made and whether the defined goals and objectives have been met. With the completion of an extended learning evaluations model, the work-integrated learning pedagogy is now ready, incorporating relevant action learning systems as its approach and assessment using metrics defined in the extended learning evaluations model. The green boxes represents the extended learning evaluations model used in assessing relevant action learning. Goals and objectives are defined in the action learning set, or ALS, which comprises of a group of students formed to solve specific problems. reflective self-assessment focuses on Gamma's individual and team's learning from critical evaluation of an experience. At the bottom is the action learning evaluation. And this represents the assessment of cognitive development within the learning institution and the practical skills and knowledge developed through industrial engagement. Knowledge acquisition is made up of two levels of action, reaction, and learning. Action reaction refers to course relevance and satisfaction that are assessed through a teaching evaluation held at the end of the semester. Learners are assessed on the knowledge gained and problem-solving skills through their participations in activities such as workshop, case study, guest speaker seminars in the form of study assignment. Here are some of the activities students participated in class. The purpose of the workshop is to encourage learning, collaboration, problem solving, and creations of new ideas. Seminars are held, participated by international guest speakers to motivate students, and creating a critical thinking learning environment is essential for deepening students' learning. In the midst of cognitive development, ALS is required to undertake a project with the host SME who assign them an instrumental case, require them to gain insights into a business problem through interviews with stakeholders, analyze them based on knowledge acquired, and develop solutions as part of skill transference and application. These are some of the SMEs that we have collaborated. Interviews are conducted with stakeholders to gain better insights of the problems and opportunity present internally and externally in the environment. Findings are then presented back to the host organization, who assess them on the quality and practicality of the solutions. As an outcome of the instrumental case study, ALS is assessed by the host SME on their personal skill development. And the value of their proposal in the form of recommended solutions, and complementing this evaluation is a summative assessment by the academic institution on the effectiveness of the ALS in undertaking the project. The value-added aspects of work-integrated learning pedagogy is its ability to build industry-relevant knowledge and skills among postgraduate students, making them more marketable and in demand in the industry. This pedagogy not only develops students' competence through learning by doing, by indulging in real-world issues, it helps to build critical business acumen that is both pragmatic and applicable to the industry. Finally, this pedagogy has a high potential for adoption in industry management training programs. It can also be incorporated into HRDS industry skill framework for higher education sectors under the 4 pillars of HRD COP's strategic initiative roadmap for promoting continuous learning cycle within the learning institution, the employers, and the potential job seekers. Before ending this video, I would like to thank our audience for their attention and patience. Stay safe